the first to know Nsem-Pii TV.
Minimum can say the mighty minority I intercepted the arrest of Honorable Reverend Ntim Fordjour the Member of Parliament for Ascent South constituency. But just some minutes ago, and a breaking news be able to just say NIB as to me Reverend Ntim Fordjour the fear more coaching and nina efa cocaine and sema say Ghana memha agent and I pa Reverend Ntim Fordjour a babontin LED a minority caucus no din sem ebetu bia and babra ono kanokre efa cocaine sem and a two flighter ebe pie mo Ghana memha na e contain cocaine no na Reverend Ntim Fordjour de no kure no to bia na NDC amanyoko ne say omontina ho ema Reverend Ntim Fordjour engo manima ase ene omama NIB astomi enifie anka omoko akochin na the mighty minority I intercepted and oma stop NIB from arresting Reverend Ntim Fordjour no ankasa ne fie na Nsem-Pii for Nsem-Pii men sebre pi yenje bre yentie obi ene Omanhene kwabena asante okosi nsendwumadie so wabra omotwen fon efre na bi the national organizer for the new patriotic party out din sema course we fie onyina ebo no wie no minority leader honorable Alexander Kwamena Afenyomakin eso ejebre din nsem etu bia say research na excellency John Dramani Mahama promise Ghana for says ye to abama na odeba Ghana memma no kame say excellency John Dramani Mahama danko dada bi and ode Ghana for enfuturo and oto egu Ghana for ni say why na adwen say NPP amanyoko no panifo nyina obeche omu nyina akogu afiase yenjebre yentie obi no Omanhene abra omotwen fon efre na bi no de nsema so Reverend Ntim Fordjour fie onyina ebo no
yes Henry na Naboache wa homa ne so mame no neni nkomo lawyer akwa abana te say hello lawyer otemenka
me tonga kafa ani bia na abamutia
na sisi mo wo hen fa
Wadaruma yewo honorable Ntim Fordjour fie general secretary wa minority leader wa honorable Nitu another prayer Habib bafo wa asenso buache quite the minority yewa
na what's happening na then ekoso sisi a
na obi then ekoso okumai then papa na ekoso okumai president Mahama we ni ade a promise ye no member of parliament when you intel now semana enuboni de dinu sumase to be bibia president did an excellent work or response to Ntim Fordjour de no say security for you now come on normal investigation everywhere then you have the spokesperson how to support he must be sacked. And he's a Katama president. So he Polakasa. No, what be so? Other Kate, Wooden Kauna, or Heno Kano, Hena, Udenka, Yadia, you make an example of him. What kind of nonsense is that?
Nana.
Let's call it spade.
Nana. So, who radio so you need pim na Kasame Pacho.
Nonsense. I conduct now. Grant you show nonsense.
No.
The whole president will blow you to me amano.
I will quite for bit me kasa asem na.
Asem na won kan asem bi wona me say ade bi won wa ye kan ya ka. Ade ne pan yem faso be konkonso. Akwani to you wait about. So president me ade ni bi ahobrase ade ama Ghana fo nyina say yen hwe yen fa ehwehwe bobra na asem nyanto na wo ba obi so ba de ka say and can your mampenia and can you be a national investigation? We can be useless. You are making mockery of the number one gentleman of the land, and you speak for him, and he's still at first. I need to know the that's a Goa police will go to a sitting member of parliament.
Omoba ebe show arrest warrant be an
you buy you who restaurant bia you know people for come them all opia no we restaurant bia dia say
police one penny for no
opia no we bibia dia say You know, when I said them penny for now, nobody will be one more display. A restaurant be a chair. The leader of delegation about me in the family and saying, no matter to come on, nobody. And then a restaurant be a chair. Some come with the end, so Mara. Opposition be in your restaurant, be a say, be a one meeting, yeah. Why?
My position as leaders of the party, as I said, Mumma Crime or Mumfanenko.
Oh, they be not at all. Not at all. That's a man I can read.
But that would be standing in the way of the law. And
no, they are conducting themselves in an unlawful manner. FM. I'm not going to say more than if you go. Obiato Safreno. Oman Penine Mokwaka said they should cooperate with him. Now, Obi, Eba Bow, Amoye, if you want Odi a true, and they cast a wood or a bit hassy. Say over the Freddy Panaco. We'll be out of one. Okay, you were Johnny. Walk, baby. What to grind?
But Nana, do you know, because we're told by the government communications minister, say, NI before not track or speaker, say speaker in releasing unim the and no coco CS our process, no?
I know, say leader, it's any or more a discussion. But the fact is that, say, who invite you be? Initially, we made free of Zuka say, invite him. Then, when he was pressed, was the invitation far a year in leader. So now I'm here, Mustafa Yusuf. What has been on here? Obi.
I'm the first speaker, so Speaker of Parliament.
Okay, now I'm here, A plus, I'm the first one.
Speaker of Parliament.
It's not a to me, I'm a to me,
yeah, but fellas, catch right, say, NI before track or speaker.
Felix, you can't, I don't know, say me by why no what Jim Jamie. Bibi mo na na Felix you to be na no. Nipa ba ko una akasama Ghana airport. Nipa ba ko una akasama eye narcotics control commission. Nipa ba ko una akasama national security. Nipa ba ko una akasama NIB e de no.
Sir, or your government communications minister.
There be a tonda yes ade ye no. Yes ade ye no. We must state institution no e ka o masem wo mehu. Now why you coffee cocaine 350 million worth. Oh, Sapima. What is your chubby?
Dabi.
What is your chubby? What is a few no coffee from Quayatino? So be the we should walk with cocaine 350 million. Issues raising issues by me and sir. Nsem-Pii. Now why you call your rate? There was some cocaine. We don't feel be a few rye and chill as I see the asase biora asase corner dan si so no eyan wan ya che no ye che no ase bibi e obi ho ase obi e ho po ase obi e G3 e obi ho when the president came kwampo de they are solid we see na man hwehwe mu nya de ade enkoso no be there someone ko fo no fo so kwa che mo ni so maka o ko ma che no obi be restore me in such one star. You know, come on, some judge got that TV show. I got cash. Maybe a free a car, a got tamale, and you offload some illegal substance be a good ambulance and the coy. No, what they say, or you could say no. Say, something corner about Kumasi and a LOD illegal substance beside the goo, a ambulance who's had a what is the go channel.
Now,
you come on, since I was already so.
Leaders now we say money omo di go make say police mpanyifo no na omo say e dey nti na omo ba be che MP no
so I'm sure omo with investigation and when you say obi abele me unzo mututu omo ka omo ko obi nke na ko che nya ko ane omo ready say na jade so omo nya be omo che nya dia look His Excellency the President, this is not the Ghana you promised Ghanaians. The harassing individuals, the instigating state-sponsored arrest in such humiliating and harassing manner.
Okay, Cecilia, Reverend Ntim Fordjour.
Yes, because we also know about it. We have said it on several platforms. MP before any state institution do a preparation will be
Nana me pato Jinaso kakrama me minority leader kasa my mfane kakara me ne watwa so why Jinaso ma me na yenkofa minority leader in Ghana's parliament.
We are inviting you come with armed men. You know, about 20 of them. We don't need it. If you disagree, you disagree. In any event, the caucus is calling for a bipartisan inquiry into this matter. We should be able to judge all. But, well, they have de-escalated, they've left, they've gone back to wherever they came from. We want to assure the government that we will cooperate if they approach things in a decent manner. Absolutely. But we will not be intimidated. We are few, but a mighty few and a happy few. You know, there are serious matters for the state to consider. Joblessness, people need jobs, the galamsey issues. So far, they have not demonstrated seriousness in dealing with the galamsey. If some agent of the state would want to pay attention to trivialities,
this is democracy.
Then it is going to be the beginning of the end of this government, and it is not necessary. They should stop it. We are there to engage them, but let me make it very clear that Reverend cannot be made an example. Reverend is not a loner. He has not walked alone. Yes. He will never walk alone.
And he's paid for the minority. A ranking member, of course.
As a caucus, we have our various committee heads. Yes. And he is the leader of the Defense and Interior Committee of our caucus. Yeah. And he speaks for the caucus. And he expresses the views of the caucus. So nobody should make any attempt to single him out and try to come here, intimidate him. He walks through this unfortunate valley of the shadow of death, but he will fear no evil, because he walks with his God. Yes. And the strength of the mighty 88 behind him. So please, government officials, enough is enough.
Enough is enough.
Stop it. Let's engage. We are political actors. Let's assure the people that we are ready to uphold the promises of the Constitution and democracy. This must stop. Yes. Thank you very much.
And it's when the president in his wisdom and for more mutie and oba video way Reverend Ntim Fordjour fee way exclusive videos saka and ye show de emamono. My worry really, and it's president in his wisdom Emma directive, no. There was a reason behind directive on my. It is very unfortunate, sir. Subsequent to the president directive, no, we heard narratives to the effect, say, oh, MP ne kra samo kan na nya no kre bi anim e yentro no di. It effectively prejudices and compromises the investigation.
Of course.
It is here, no, says our state agents no man penny or down most of them. So maybe in Ntim Fordjour, why should I appear before them?
In any case, has even that committee been set up after the director has it been set up?
We don't know.
Exactly.
What I heard from Honorable Felix Kwacho Fosune said, say NIB na a part of sa agents or man penny name here. But NIB and a first, omu invite MP through minority leader.
The president gave a directive.
No, meba. Omu invite MP through minority leader. MP can say he was speaking on behalf of the caucus. Then you do obeko. Now omu use the appropriate channel. The appropriate channel they say omu routing it through speaker. Ofozu kwate mayete say NIB actual akwa come speaker. Say omu on release MP no
speaker so make makochini say.
And that's the point. And since that time, no, we
are just not being real to the situation.
It's how we've handled the issue.
We are not just being real.
All over
Let us call a spade a spade. Onyamiadom, we have sat here during a certain regime. We've spoken about some of these things severally. Severally. We need an improvement. And emotions, ni pain, ni bitterness. I'll pay you back.
Because resetting accounts is an onerous.
Because when you do that, then we are all forced to go back into history and watch some of the people acting today, the holier than thou people acting today, the things that they have said in this country and they've gone scot-free. Why? And there is a directive by the president that form this committee, collaborate with the person. If he is deceiving Ghanaians, afterwards that decision of punishing him duly, of course it's an option. But why? Why? And so I should go back and say, make you see any area kwacho for twins wabekeka. Or no one is wabekeka, make you see any so it gives more room for me to suspect that something is happening. I will not go far from that. Or no one is wabekeka see any. So why? In any case, even the releaser, Ghana Airport Company, they buy. It's funny.
It's one of the
it's funny. It's funny.
Let me get it and
it's funny.
And I think government should know. This is they'll be forced to play issue that has to be handled well. You know, we have to handle this issue and handle it well.
I'm surprised.
It is unfortunate, say, even before the committee starts. Of course, I mean, I get a bit about the politics of it. Say, there is political propaganda around the whole thing, and government is forced to respond to political propaganda. No? But we still have to deal with the issue. And that's why the president in his wisdom calling for investigation. We don't have to preempt side investigations. We have to.
How many times haven't we sat here to say, Adentina Mono, Airport 4, Aviation 4, Adentina. Why do we treat ourselves like this?
But I'm also told, sir, the National Investigations Bureau operatives were there to effect a search, in fact, an arrest warrant from the court. And I think we also have to situate the conversation within that. If someone an arrest warrant from the court, the reason behind the arrest warrant, I don't know. But if they have it, then there is a limit to how far we can criticize.
No, it's not Obi. Obi busa question. Obi busa question. Arrest warrant. They quite bubu amount for please.
No, I'm not sure they've done that.
No, I'm saying Obi busa question based on it today.
Yes.
Make a yes, you know.
Yeah, I remember.
I remember. We need to just call a spade a spade. Pamcho Obi. Let's just be honest and real to the situations. The fact that you have an arrest warrant, you're a lawyer.
Yes.
Educate us.
Yes. So that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
So more arrest warrant. I'm not too sure saying no more fear or no. But if they have that arrest warrant, what I'm saying is we should know the reasoning behind the going to court for the arrest warrant. Speaker based on the letter from the NIB, Speaker Kachere say he should make himself available. A similar thing happened in the case of Mustafa Yusuf and A+. If Speaker Eka so making himself available and a wanko and then I force NIB